There we go. So this is what rowing is, right? Um, you know, you'd have so many people in a boat like this, and there'd be... There we go, this is what... No, that's the case. So each person in the boats I was in would have 2 oars. Let's look up just crew, because that's what it's called in the US. I don't know. Crew, sport. I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. You're in a boat like this. You have oars going out either side. And you go along, and it was a lot of fun, and I love doing it a lot. I was the captain of it at my school, I guess my high school. Call it secondary school in the UK. Yeah. And it was a lot of fun, and what was interesting is that there was a guy called Steve Redgrave. And I imagine most of you will have no idea who Steve Redgrave is. But Steve Redgrave is one of the most decorated rowers or Olympians of all time. I believe, Michael Phelps was the person who took his title away from him. But Steve Redgrave was a British Olympic rower. As I say, one of the most decorated Olympians of all time before Michael Phelps took his crown. Anyway, so Steve Redgrave had a son called Zach, or Zachary. And Zach went to my high school. And of course, you know, he's expected to do rowing and be the best at rowing. Zach was a tall lad. He was really tall. And we had, at one point, we had this event, right? It was a big, like, family, you know, rowing weekend thing. Not like a weekend, but like, one day we had, like, the families of all the people in the team come over and take part in, like, fun events. And the main event was a big rowing race. And so we had... Zach chose me to be on his team, as well. So it was Zach, his father, me, and one other person, I forget who, going against an ex-pro Australian rower, his son, and 2 other people from the rowing team. So I was rowing with, like, in the world of rowing, it's like doing a relay race with Usain Bolt sort of thing. It, like, you can't process that. It's nuts. You feel like you're gonna let everyone down. The pressure was high. Why did I make so many of these? I didn't need this many. So we do this race, and we're going down the course. It's like one of those big races you need to get to the top and then turn around at the end. And then come back. And so we got up to the other end of the course, and we turned around, and we were coming back, and I was going faster than I'd ever rowed before. I was way out of my depth, and I was going as fast as I could. And then, terrifyingly, I caught a thing called a crab, which is when the oar goes underneath the boat, right? Which isn't good, because as you can imagine, your oar going underneath the boat will slow you down a lot. And instead of stopping so I can fix myself, Steve Redgrave, world's best rower, decides that they're just going to keep pushing and just go faster. So they start rowing like harder to compensate for me fucking up. And then we saw the other boat just start going past us because we were in the lead as well. And the other boat ended up winning. So of course, when we're at the end, like the other team, they're super like, yeah, we beat Steve Redgrave. He's the best rower in the world. We're amazing. And Steve, he was looking at me like he wanted to fucking murder me. I was terrified, dude. Like, oh my god. Like, looking up to one of the people you, like, idolize in the world, and then just going, You fucked with me this day. I'm like, oh shit. But then that day, I was terrified. I was like, he didn't want words to say to me. But, you know, it's a thing I can say. Like, who else is able to have a story like that? Look, it's fucking hilarious, and it's a story I'm going to be saying for the rest of my life. Like, let me look up Steve Redgrave. I know a lot of you probably don't care about this, but just so you can see the guy. This is Steve Redgrave. He won gold medals at 5 consecutive Olympic Games from 1984 to 2000. He's done a lot. He held 9 world record World Rowing Championship gold. He's... he's... he's a machine. He's an absolute machine. He was... So, as of 2016, he was the 4th most decorated British Olympian. He's regarded as one of Britain's greatest ever Olympians. So... He's ranked number 36 in BBC poll of the 100 greatest Britons. Like... This isn't a dude you want to be, like, on the wrong side of. But yeah, that was that. And let's see if I can zoom it. Yeah, so let me zoom in. Zach, that's his son who was at my school. So just so you know, I'm not lying about Zach. There he is, right there. But yeah, that's my rowing story. You guys wanted me to talk about something I'm passionate about, so there you go.